Yeah, so just jumping in, my journey goes way back to 2013. I jumped on and I started first I created a blog called dreamhomeexpert.com. My main focus with it was to just basically, bring awareness to people that are looking for legitimate opportunities. I wanted to make sure that was a great resource for people to find legitimate companies that hire people to work from home. And then I branched out to YouTube, where I built up, a huge fan base over there. So yeah, I've been around online for a while.
Okay.
TikTok I'm completely new. So I'm well, not completely new, but this year was the year that I really wanted to just get consistent over here and on TikTok. So yeah, I'm glad to be here. Sakura,
Yeah.
thank you for having me on.
No,
So
that's perfect. Yeah, so I don't have a lengthy career on social media. I consider myself a micro influencer. I just started, but I feel like this is a good time than any where people are really looking for great opportunities. This is a great time for people to work on their resume. And I love that their platform is sitting around remote because during the pandemic, I think it was a great eye opener for people to realize that this work can be done remotely. I think everyone before the pandemic, it was like, oh no, that can't be done. But when the pandemic happened and no one had a choice, it was like, oh yeah, all these jobs could be remote. It was a whole nother picture, and I loved it. And so one of the things we're going to talk about today is using AI for resumes and cover letters. And what prompted this particular conversation was I was on LinkedIn, and an HR recruiter who was helping a company as part of her business find a candidate for a job posting that was paying about $200,000. Now, out of 700 candidates, 123 of them had the exact cover letter.
okay.
Now, how does that happen? Yeah, 123. Now, one or two makes sense, but 123, hmm, something's going on here. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And the job is paying $200,000. That's a lot of money. So this was a pretty senior level type role with the company. So they're gonna be picky, of course. And so it
Exactly.
it makes me think about that interview with Sway and Kanye West told Sway, "How Sway? How? Right? How does this happen?
Exactly.
Right? Well, in this in this situation, it's AI, right? And you
Yeah.
gotta remember, AI is a computer. At the end of the day, when you give the computer positive feedback that this is a good cover letter, it's going to continue to do it because it's a computer. And one of the things about AI is that it takes shortcuts. So if you tell it does a good job, it won't think no further. It will produce the same information. So the first two times that AI created this cover letter and said it was good and the person liked it, then it went on, right? And so that's
Exactly.
exactly what happened. People put the job description in chat